Good morning, dear students. Yesterday we enjoyed this poem, Granny's Little Laptop. In this poem, we read that Granny, she has a new laptop and she loves it a lot. She sets it on her lap and looks at it very, very lovingly, and she plans to use it to write blogs about global warming. She also plans to keep in touch with everyone by writing emails, and she wants to share her recipes with her fans. And the poet also says in the end that he loves his granny a lot and he's so glad that he has a granny like her. Okay, so I hope you had enjoyed that poem yesterday, and today we are going to do the C part, that is the question answers of this poem, and you have to do them in your fair notebooks. Okay, so let's start. So the first question is, how does Granny feel about her laptop? So in the first stanza of the poem, we have seen that Granny's laptop is very sleek, it's very shiny and new. And Granny keeps it on her lap and gazes at it fondly. Okay, fondly means lovingly, and gazes means looking at something. So Granny, she looks at the laptop very fondly. So this shows that she loves her laptop a lot. So to answer this question, we can say that Granny loves her new laptop a lot. She gazes at it very fondly. Now, moving on to the second question, why doesn't Granny like the mouse? So, in the second stanza, we have seen that Granny doesn't like the mouse of the computer. Why? Why she doesn't like it? Because whenever she looks at that computer mouse, she remembers the rats. Okay, rat. So that computer mouse reminds her of the mice. That is why she is scared of them. So to answer this question, we can write Granny doesn't like the mouse of the computer because it reminds her of the mice and she is scared of them. Got it, children? Now, moving on to the third question. How will Granny take the world by storm? To take the world by storm means to become very famous quickly. So, how? The question wants to say, how do you think that Granny will become very famous? So, to answer this question, we can write that Granny will take the world by storm by writing blogs about global warming and saving Mother Nature. So, in the picture also you can see that Granny, she is blogging away. Means she's writing articles. She's writing articles on saving Mother Nature. She is talking about the topics that are a major concern for the whole world, like global warming. Okay, so she will become famous. She will take the world by storm by writing blogs about global warming and saving Mother Nature. I hope you have understood this question. Now, our fourth question is, what do you think? Okay, it's not did. What do you think the poet means by global tete-a-tete? So, tete-a-tete is a French term. It's a French term. This term has been taken from the French language. And the meaning of this term is to have conversation with some other person. Basically, it's a chatting between two people, a conversation between two people. So, by global tete-a-tete, the poet means that Granny would chat with people around the globe by using emails. She will chat with other people. She will write emails to them. Okay, so everybody would be waiting for her mails. They would feel happy when they read those mails. So, global tete-a-tete, talking, chatting with people around the globe. Got it? What are the two dishes that Granny is known for? So, in our stanza, we had read that she would start a world-class kitchen and she would have host of fans who would beg for her recipes and recipes of fish curries and flans. Okay, in the second last stanza, we have seen that. So to answer this question, we can say Granny is famous for her fish curries and flans. So in the pictures, you can see one side, it is a picture of fish curry. In a bowl, you can see fish curry. And in the plate, you can see flan. Flan, it's just like a cake. Okay, it's filled with the liquid thing. It's a liquid filling is there. Sometimes that liquid filling is sweet, sometimes it's sour. So, sixth question is, do you think the poet loves Granny? Which line in the poem tells you so? Yes, the poet loves Granny a lot. The lines in the poem that tell us so are, you are a granny in a million. I'm so glad that you are mine. These are the last two lines of the poem. These two lines, last two lines, they tell us that the poet loves his granny a lot. Okay, I hope this answer is clear to you. Now, moving on to the last question, that is the seventh question. In this question, you have to name the poet of Granny's little laptop. The poet of Granny's little laptop. You have to write that name in inverted commas, okay? So the poet of Granny's little laptop is Ron Mendrick. So with this, we come to the end of this question answers class. So children, you have to do this work in your fair notebooks. Okay, so with that, bye-bye. Take care.